In this session, we will be looking at profit percent and loss percent. Now, in the last session, we looked at calculating either cost price, selling price, profit, or loss. Now, a question could also ask you to calculate profit percent as well as loss percent, and here you are seeing that the profit or loss percent is always calculated on the cost price. So profit percent, your formula is profit over your cost price multiplied by 100 over 1. Your loss percent is loss over cost price multiplied by 100 over 1. Now, if I put profit over my cost price and multiply it by 100 over 1, what I am really doing is finding what percentage of my cost price was my profit, or what percentage of my cost price is my loss. So I have 3 questions here, and we are going to work them out together. So number 1, an article which cost $45 was later sold for $48.50. Express the profit made as a percentage. Now, I told you all, when we are doing questions like these, we should write proper statements. So I'm going to start my solutions here. Number 1. I am given the cost price, so I'm going to write CP, which is $45. So we are reading here an article which cost $45, so I wrote cost price is $45, was later sold for $48.50. So that is going to be my selling price. My selling price is $48.50. They are asking us to express the profit made as a percentage. So what they are asking us to do is to find the profit percent. So if we know our cost price and we know our selling price, to find our profit, remember, our profit is made if the selling price is more than the cost price, and you can see that here. To find how much profit was made, I simply take away my cost price from my selling price. So I say $48.50, take away $45, and that is going to give me $3.50. Now that is just my profit. I want to calculate profit percent, so I'm going to write P percent to denote profit percent, and in the formula I gave you here, you are seeing that profit percent is equal to profit over cost price multiplied by 100 over 1. So let's do that. Profit, which is $3.50, divided by our cost price, which is $45, multiplied by 100 over 1. So let me pull up my calculator. $3.50 divided by 45 and then multiply that by 100. I'm going to get, so my answer there is 7.78, and that is percent. Let's move on to number 2. Number 2 reads, a table which originally cost $245.73 was sold for $168.25. So I can immediately write cost price is going to be $245.73, and our selling price is going to be $168.25. Express the loss made as a percentage of the cost price. So you can see that a loss was made because my selling price, I sold, the table was sold for less than they bought it for. So you can see there that a loss was made. So I'm going to calculate my loss, which is your cost price take away your selling price. And that is going to give me 245.73 take away 168.25, $77.48. So now I need to calculate my loss percent, and that is going to be my loss, which is $77.48 over your cash price. Remember, it's always over your cash price, 245.73, and I'm going to multiply that by 100 over 1. So you are going to get 77.48 divided by 245.73, and then multiply that by 100. You are going to get 31.5%. Let's look at number 3 now. I'm going to write the solution underneath here. An article which was bought for $2.25, so it was bought for that. So I'm going to write cash price is going to be $225, was sold at a profit of 9%. For how much was the article sold? Now this question is a little different. They only gave us the cost price and they already worked out what the profit percent is. So I'm just going to write that here. Profit percent is 9%. The question is asking us to calculate selling price. Now, if you look back at the formula here for profit percent, you're going to see profit percent is profit over cost price multiplied by 100 over 1. So they already gave us the profit as a percentage. So this 9% here actually means this was calculated saying profit over your cost price. Right? There's no need to multiply it by 100 over 1 because it's already in percentage. So that is what that 9% really means. 9% means that it was calculated saying profit divided by cost price. Now I know what my cost price is. So this here is actually your profit divided by 225. So if 9% is equal to profit over 225, how do I go about calculating profit? Let's say I have 8 is equal to 16 divided by 2. This here is the same as saying 8 multiplied by 2 is going to give me 16. So if this 16 was unknown, in order to find that 16 there, I would have had to multiply these two numbers here, that 8 and that 2. Now, let's go back to what we wrote here. 9% is equal to profit over 225. So profit divided by 225 is going to give me that 9%. So in order to calculate profit, I'm going to have to multiply that 9% by 225. Just like this example I gave you all here. If the 16 was missing, and in this case profit on top here is missing, you would have to multiply whatever is across here and what is underneath here. You're going to have to multiply those two. So we are going to multiply 9% by 225. So I will write that here. Profit is equal to 9% multiplied by 225. And in order to do that, remember 9% is 9 over 100, and you are multiplying that by 225 over 1. So it's 9 multiplied by 225 divided by 100, and you are going to get 20.25. So that is going to be $20.25, and that is going to be my profit. Now the question asked us to find the selling price, you see here, for how much was the article sold. Now if I have my cost price as well as my profit in order to find my selling price, so I'm going to write that here, my selling price, I'm going to say cost price plus your profit, and that is going to be $2.25 plus $20.25 is going to be $245.25.